What's up, everybody? Welcome into another preview of NASCAR. I'm your host, the big man on campus. Today, we're taking a look at the KC Masterpiece 400 Kansas Motor Speedway. Keep in mind, race is Saturday, not Sunday. It's going to be a night race, Saturday in Kansas. Generally, they do the Saturday races, generally around Mother's Day. We obviously got Mother's Day on Sunday here in the U.S., so Saturday night, little racing under the lights in Kansas Motor Speedway. Keep in mind, last week didn't get a winner. We have won four times this year, though, in four different races. Last week came up a bit short, but we can't cry over spilled milk. It's time to go after another one here and hope to start up another little win streak here. I'm going to stick to two drivers. I've been sticking with three generally, but I'm going to stick with two drivers this week. I have one favorite and then one uh, kind of a long shot. I'm going to start here. Keep in mind, 1.5 mile track. It is the oval race here. Pretty nice track as far as it's kind of similar to Las Vegas, which we've been at before earlier this year. The favorite comes in at Kevin Harvick at 3-1, and I'm going to go with Kevin Harvick as one of my drivers here. It's hard to not take Kevin Harvick in this race. I mean, he's very good at Las Vegas, and he's very good at Kansas. You look at over the course of the years. I mean, he he's just dominated these 1.5 mile tracks. Last four races at Kansas, he's finished 8th, 3rd, 1st, and 2nd. He has the second best driving average finish position here at this racetrack. And he's really just been a fantastic driver all season. He's really just kind of dominated the sport. We've seen a lot of winners, multiple times this year. Obviously, Kevin Harvick, Kyle Busch. Um, and you look at last week, I mean, he got the job done at Dover. He was fantastic there. I don't see any reason he's not the favorite this week again to win this race. He's been very good, like I said, and um, he won at Atlanta. He's won at Dover, and I don't see any reason he's to come in and say, you know what, I've dominated this track. I think he's got to be one of the guys you pick this week. I don't have a ton to go into this just because Kevin Harvick's Kevin Harvick. This Ford car has just been fantastic. He obviously drives a Ford, and Fords have been dominating this year, really. I'm going to go with Kevin Harvick as one of my drivers at 3-1. Listen, it's not a ton of profit. You're not getting 8-1, a 10-1, but look, we cash Kevin Harvick, you make 2 units. It's a nice addition to your Saturday or Sunday bankroll towards the end of the week. Another driver I'm going to go with a little bit more of a long shot, but I like the way the guy's been racing. I'm going to go Ryan Blaney at 12-1. Ryan Blaney, obviously one of the young guns in NASCAR, and he's raced pretty well lately, really all year. You look at last week, finished 8th at Dover, and he's getting closer. He's finished 7th or better in 4 of 5 races, and it's been one of his best tracks. Kansas. He's really done a nice job in the limited races that he's raced here, and he's really knocking on the door. And that's really been one of the big things that I've looked for in NASCAR this year. It's one of the kind of the cashers I had on Joey Logano. That was kind of me looking at that. I've been on Denny Hamlin, who's raced pretty well. He just hasn't been able to knock on the door and then go through it. He's been knocking on the door, hasn't been able to go through. I think Ryan Blaney has the real ability here to maybe be up towards the front in this race. And as long as he doesn't bottle it towards the end, I think he has a nice chance to win this race. I like what he's done. Like I said, the knocking on the door. I'm going to go Ryan Blaney at 12-1. I think he's if a young gun's going to win a race, I think it's got to be Ryan Blaney. I'm going to go with him at 12-1. I'm also going to take the favorite, Kevin Harvick, at 3-1. Look, we cash Kevin Harvick, we win 2 units. We cash Ryan Blaney, we make about 11 units. So it's a win-win. I believe one of those two will win down at Kansas this week. It's interesting. Before I wrap it up, this race was the first race. It's about 3 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. I had Kyle, or I think I had Kyle Busch to win this race a couple years ago, and it was really my first big win in NASCAR, and really kind of made me really get into betting on the sport. So it's always kind of a track that's always fun for me. Should be a fun 1.5 mile track tomorrow on Saturday, or tomorrow Saturday under the lights. Everyone have a great week. Obviously, I'll be back next week with another NASCAR video. This has been my preview of the KC Masterpiece 400. We'll go Kevin Harvick 3-1. We'll go Ryan Blaney in the 12 car at 12-1. Everyone have a great night. We'll see you next time.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.